welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for watching. Today I have a Whole Foods haul for you guys. So over the weekend on my Instagram, I did a poll. Be sure you're following me there just so you guys can get in on these polls before I hit the grocery stores for the weekends. I try to do this pretty often, but I wanted to see, did you guys want to see Aldi or Whole Foods? And actually it was pretty close. So with that said, although Whole Foods won, and that's what I have for you guys today, I'll probably do Aldi next weekend, probably, which will probably work out really well too, because I feel like if you need like a lot of pantry type staples, go to Aldi if you have one, because you can't beat the prices. But if you need like a lot of fresh produce and stuff, Whole Foods is always a great option for that. So I feel like this worked out pretty well, because I think next weekend I'm gonna need more of those types of things. Anyway, so I do have Whole Foods for you guys, and yeah, so we just got home. We're off today though. It's technically Sunday, and it's the whole daylight savings time, the whole spring forward, and I'm like, huh? It's 11:30 right now, and my body doesn't know it yet. Anyone else struggling through this one right now? Anyway, so real quick before we get into this haul, I thought I would give you a little rundown of what I'm planning to make this week, and then of course it'll make sense why I picked these items out for that. Now, if you are newer to my channel, which welcome, thank you, I do, if you did not know, have a website with all of my recipes, all of them. They're completely free. Please feel free to take screenshots, print them, whatever you want, so you guys can recreate them too. Also, another reason why I love when you guys follow me on Instagram is you guys tag me in your recreations, and I love seeing them. But with that said, the recipes that I'm going to make this week as kind of my meal prep are already all on my website. I actually did do that this weekend. I browsed my own website and I was like, what do I want to make? Something a little different, but yet similar of what we've been eating, because we've just really been enjoying it. And so what I came down to was tried and true corn salsa, which I'm a little embarrassed about, which I will get into though, because the corn was so expensive. But anyway, I'm just doing it. But the corn salsa, it's my take on the Chipotle version. It's so good. It's so good, guys. So if you like that one from Chipotle, the corn salsa, you'll love the recipe. It's awesome. So corn salsa, we're gonna prep that. I'm also going to do my spicy enchiladas recipe, and I'm gonna slightly change it though, and I'll explain as we go, but I'm gonna make those. I think that's a great prep option too. So we're gonna make that, and then I haven't made this one in a while. I did the enchiladas a good amount of times over the winter, but it's been a little bit now. Ice machine. But the next one I'm gonna do is broccoli salad. Now, if you are familiar with like traditional broccoli salad, it's usually got a blend of, well, the dressing's kind of made of like a mayo base, which you could totally use just a vegan mayo and kind of follow it otherwise with like apple cider vinegar, some sugar, and call it good, and there's your dressing. But the one I make actually is from like a cashew base. It's really good. I just haven't made it in a long time. Now, a lot of other like broccoli salad recipes too out there will always add bacon to it. But in mine, I actually do like blueberries and apples in it. And that sweetness is so good in it. I just have not made it in a while. So I'm gonna do that this time too for the week. And I just feel like stuff like that too also really like holds well. The longer that it's in the fridge, it actually tastes better. Those kinds of things, like they just taste better and better the longer that they sit. But anyway, I wanted to kind of give you that rundown first, just so you kind of have an idea of why I picked out the things that I picked. And I also did get a few new items to try too. And it's just, I'm gonna throw it out there right now. If you're one of those people that is like, why can't I lose the last 5 pounds? Because you buy the good dessert things that are new and on sale. That's why. You're not alone. I will get into it. We got like a new like dessert thing. Anyway. If you guys enjoyed this video, please do give it a thumbs up, guys. I truly appreciate it. And I feel like you guys have been hitting that thumbs up button a little bit more. I see it, and I really do appreciate it. And it just lets me know too, these are the types of videos you want to see, and I'm more than happy to share them with you as we go. But also hit that subscribe button if you are not subscribed already. I do videos every Monday, every Thursday, and Sunday, and I'd love to have you guys come along. Let's get into this haul. I'll put the prices with everything, and I hope you are having a great day. Okay, so first thing I got here was the organic baby spinach, just a bag full of it here. If we want to do some salads or in a smoothie, you can throw a handful of that in. I will say, salads make sense. They do. Lately, guys, like we eat a lot of good veggies. We do, but we have not been eating salads. I don't know what it is, but we're just like not into it right now. But I feel like as soon as summer, like the heat really picks up, then we'll be back on that track. But right now I'm just not into it. Anyway, so I really didn't go heavy on like the true greens this time because I just don't want to waste them. Anyone else? I'm just kind of over salads right now. I don't know. But if I do have one, because now that I said that, I'll probably want one. I actually really like just like spinach as a base versus even mixed greens. Like I don't mind just spinach. So anyway, got that to start. We can always pick up more throughout the week if needed. And then of course, these sweet potatoes, my friends, I have to have them. It's just a thing. Now these are organic as well. I think pretty much everything we did get is organic, pretty sure. So the price will reflect that as well, but I have to have my sweet potatoes. You know the drill. They're bomb. They're so good. But yes, here's my embarrassment purchase. But I had to, my friends, and it matters when you buy like fresh versus like frozen for this particular recipe, in my opinion. Like it'll taste good still if you use canned or frozen, but it won't have the right crunch, and I gotta have that crunch. And so I got the corn on the cob. This was all they had. I think it's not in season right now. It totally makes sense. I shouldn't probably make it, but here we are. And yeah, so there's that. Anyway, this is pretty much, by the way, all you'll need for that recipe if you again want to recreate it, but I will link all of them recipes below that I am talking about for you. But need a ton of lime juice for that, so I got some limes here, and then I also got a red or purple onion. It's got to be this color too for this recipe. It matters. Bunch of jalapenos, well, 4 of them, and then some cilantro as well. So the only other thing, and then of course you're gonna make your dressing base, but it's pretty basic ingredients. But also I again do like to add some fire roasted canned tomatoes, which I do have. It's just in the other spot. That's pretty much what you're looking at for that recipe. It's so good, guys, so good. And then I also went ahead and got some more bananas. Here's what we have left. It's pretty pitiful. And then I also got some strawberries here. They were on sale. Again, if you are a Prime holder through Amazon, you can get additional discounts at Whole Foods for their sale items, which we are. So, you know, every little bit does help. Nate picked out these blackberries. He loves blackberries, so that's his little snack. And then I got some blueberries here for myself, of course, just because I always get my blueberries, but again, for that broccoli salad. And I also got some of these little tiny, they're so small, these little potatoes. Nate actually likes these ones, and he likes to just sometimes do like a quick little like tofu scramble for breakfast, and he'll just cook up a little handful of potatoes. He loves that. So got those for him in mind, but you guys know I'm the sweet potato person. And then I also got the 2 big heads here of broccoli, again for that salad, and then a good handful here of the organic carrots. Again, I like to have them for snacks, but I'm also going to use it in that recipe as well with the broccoli salad. And I know this is kind of sad just to have one apple, but I have 1 Honeycrisp apple, and again, that is for that recipe as well. So let's talk about this. Let's just go there for a second and just tell me your thoughts, but I'm going to just put it out there right here and now that I do not judge you either way, and I don't really know what stance we should all take on this one, but let's talk about it. So a couple weeks ago, I think it was a Trader Joe's haul, but I've purchased them many places, many times. Mandarin oranges. Someone commented, and this was not like mean or anything, but someone commented and said Mandarin oranges are not vegan technically because they have a they put like a coating on the peel that is from beeswax. And I was like, what? And I actually Googled it because I'm like, what? And they were kind of right. Like some do, some don't, apparently. And I'm like, oh, how are we supposed to know? And I told Nate too, I was like, okay, I don't want to say that I don't care because like I do care. But at the other end of the spectrum, I'm kind of like, it's an orange. Like we eat oranges and I like them and I wouldn't, do you know what I'm saying? It's like when you know better, do better. So if I know, then I should do better. But at the same time, it's an orange, which is vegan. Do you know what I'm saying? I don't know. Let me know your thoughts. Again, no judgment either way, but I'm just passing along that information because come to find out that actually could be the case. And I know that some people, you know, they really, you know, do their very, very best to make sure there's nothing animal derived. And I mean, I guess you would say that we do our best as well, but we're also realistic to sometimes it's not always 100% realistic, I guess, you know? Anyway, it just made me think of it when I'm looking at these, but these are the, they're not Mandarin ones, but they're those big, what are they called? I can't remember the name. I'll put it here, but with the stems on, these are so good. But you know, it has like a coating on it too. I don't know. Anyway, let me know your orange story and what you think of that. But yeah, anyway, so the next thing I got here is the Parmela Creamery is the brand, this nut cheese. And I've never had this before. I have no idea. At first I was not 100% sure if it was vegan, but it is, because sometimes certain cheese alternatives are just like lactose free, but they still can have like a casein, I believe it is. I don't know. It can get really confusing, but I know at Trader Joe's there's some that are like kind of look vegan, but they're not. But this one's made from cashews and it is from plants and everything. I just have never tried it. I thought we could give it a shot for one, and then I can also put a little bit of this onto the enchiladas that I'm making. With that said though, I kind of mentioned that I'm going to do it maybe a little bit different, and normally I put like the Havarti jalapeno from Dea cheese over top, but like I said, I'm going to kind of do it differently. I'll probably put a little bit of this just because I have it, but I'm going to actually just crumble some tofu over top. I think it'll bulk up the protein. I think it tastes good. It's a little cheaper, and why not? But that's what I'm going to do this time. That's a little bit different than what the recipe actually says on my website. Anyway, I also got these corn tortillas. These were all on sale. I got 2 packs of them, again, for the enchiladas. And I also wanted to point out, I got this Better Than Bouillon No Chicken Base. I got this last time and I absolutely love this. Now, I've used this many times, but I typically get the like just veggie base one. And that one's good too. I'm not knocking it, but now that I've had both, this to me has so much more flavor. So I'm kind of just going this route now. I love this. And again, this is kind of to make your own stock, just to enhance flavors of something that you're cooking. It's awesome. So you don't really see me buy too often anymore anyway of like canned broth or stocks or the boxed ones, because I just make it myself with this. This stuff is awesome. It's a little pricey, but actually it lasts a good amount of time. A little bit goes a long way, so it's really not that much if you look at it that way. I love this. Just wanted to like speak to that because the chicken one or the no chicken one, it's good stuff. I also went ahead and got one more little thing of the agave nectar. I got the light version here. We're almost out, and I do need this again for the broccoli salad. That's kind of the sugar in it to make it sweeter, but without actually using actual sugar. I also went ahead and got some more Earth Balance butter. This is pretty much our staple. I always get this one. We are almost out, so I wanted to get some more of that. And then I did go ahead and pick up from the Meatless Farm Company their meat-free grounds, basically their ground beef here. Isn't that crazy how it looks? Look at that. So crazy. This is one of my personal favorites, but I will tell you, I have one of my friends here on YouTube too, Every Day I'm Brustling, Miss Chelsea. She was not a big fan of this. She didn't love the texture of it. And I don't know, for me in the enchiladas, cooking it up first, like you kind of would with just regular ground beef, it was great. I absolutely love it. It has kind of a sweeter flavor to it too than most, in my opinion. Like if you're comparing it to like the Beyond Meat ones, I just really enjoy it. But I will say I've kind of gotten some mixed feedback on it. So, you know, you may or may not love it, but I like it a lot. So I'm going to continue to get that for that recipe in mind. I did get 3 things of tofu here. Again, one of them I'm going to use to kind of just crumble up over top of the enchiladas and then just have a couple extra. I will tell you though, although these were not a bad price at all, but they are cheapest I've ever found at Aldi. You can get organic and it's still firm. And I'm going to probably stock up again next week if I go there, because again, the prices just can't be beat. So we also needed to stock up on our milks this time. We kind of like didn't need that many last week, and now we're like completely out. So I got 2 soy milks here, the organic unsweetened one from 365, which again is the Whole Foods brand, and then the unsweetened almond vanilla milk as well. Got 2 of those. And then because we got the coffee pot, guys. If you watched yesterday's vlog, you know what I'm talking about, but we did, and it's going well. But I feel like when you make, you know, just regular coffee, we needed to get ourselves a creamer to try again. So Nate picked this one out this time, the French Vanilla So Delicious dairy-free creamer. I feel like we've probably had this at some point in the past, but I don't really remember it standing out, so we're gonna give it a shot again. But so far the coffee experience is going well. However, one of you did point out that we bought and I just want to do this right now since we're talking about it. One of you commented that the coffee filters that we got are the white ones, and I guess are made with a bleach. And that makes sense because this says unbleached right here for these ones. Basically, she was saying that the white ones versus the brown ones, they're typically like the same cost wherever you're, buying them at. I'm sure at Whole Foods, technically, they're going to be a little higher than, say, Target where we were. But again, that's where we were today. It's not a big deal. But point being, if you're, getting coffee filters, go this route because you won't have the bleached ones, which is kind of gross when you think about it, right? To have your, coffee filtered through, go the brown route because it's a little bit cleaner then. So I got me some, and I thank you, girl, because I didn't even realize. So got these to get us by. But yeah, they did have them, which was nice. So got a 100-pack of those. Okay, so again, that whole 5 pounds thing. So they have these on sale. The Leah's Better Bites. All joy, no worries. I like her philosophy. Anyway, they're chocolate chip dough bites. Anyway, let me show you. They're in the freezer section. Well, they were over kind of like by their pre-made, kind of like deli stuff even over there, at least by ours, not in like a vegan section necessarily. It was bottled waters and stuff too. It was kind of a random spot, but look at those. Look at them. Oh. So here's the thing. I got it in the chocolate chip and I got it in the snickerdoodle. They also had it in a birthday cake, I believe it was. But they're only 100 calories for one. Now, if you actually just eat one, I mean, it's not so bad, We'll just see if that actually happens, but I'm excited to try these. I thought these would be a great little treat at the end of the night, just for that final little sweet tooth, So I was excited to see this again. Do you guys remember? It's been a few months. I'm going to link it right up here, though, if you've missed it. Again, it's been a few months, but Nate and I did a taste test dedicated to these Better Chew meat alternative products. Cool part is they are actually fairly local to us. They are from Oakland, California, which is about 2 to 3 hours north of us. But having said that, what we have found with this brand, this Better Chew brand, they are not in every single Whole Foods, but they're in a good amount. So hopefully you're able to find them because we definitely did enjoy them. But if you wanted to still see that video to see what everything kind of looks like, because it's definitely different. It's a different take on like meat alternatives. Now, when we did that, they had the shredded steak, so we've totally had this before. They did the like fried chicken pieces, did those. And then we did like the barbecue fried chicken pieces or something. But at the time, they did not have the shredded chicken option. So this is new to us. We have not tried this yet. But I saw it there. Nate wanted the shredded steak one. And I saw this, so I just grabbed both. And of course, I did go ahead and get more orange juice. We are completely out. And I have a theory, my friends. And let me just tell you, I've been feeling super run down this week. I really have, but I have still yet to get sick, like truly sick. And I put it to, again, sorry to be repetitive, but I swear by it. Orange juice every day. Drink a cup of orange juice every day and have yourself some elderberry syrup or elderberry gummies. I'm telling you, just do it. And right now I actually got the syrup. I've been doing gummies, but I'm stepping it up. Got the syrup. And then one of these a day. The Echinacea Plus teas from Traditional Medicinals. This is what you need. That's the trifecta. That is the trio that I swear by. And I know you can't really say, oh, this will make sure you don't get sick, but I mean, I'm saying it. So I don't know. I swear by it. And I still have some of this, but I don't want to run out. So I got more. It's my thing and it works well for me. And let's all knock on wood though, that continues to be true because it's working so far. I also went ahead and got a little thing in their bulk bins of probably about 3/4 cup here of pumpkin seeds, again, for the broccoli salad. And then I also got probably 3 to 4 cups here of cashews. I need about 2 cups for the recipe, but I'll have some extras just for snacks. Again, in the bulk bin section, these are just raw cashews and the raw pumpkin seeds, so nothing like salted or anything like that. And then I did get 1 can again of the fire roasted tomatoes. This will be for the corn salsa, and I'll probably throw the rest of it, since it's a bigger can, into the sauce of the enchiladas. And why not add that? Don't waste it, right? And then I also like to add in a can of black beans into the meat mixture when I'm doing like the ground meat for the enchiladas as well. It just bulks it up. Plus I love beans. Any excuse, I'm there for it. So I got a can of those as well. And then they also had their Health Aid kombucha on sale for 2 for $6. So Nate still loves these. I do too, but he's been drinking them a lot more than me. So I got 2 of those as well. So that was everything, my friends. I'm sorry if I'm a little bit all over the place today. I feel like I am, but I think it's just the time change. It's hitting me. So I'll put the total here for you guys. But again, I just saw these oranges again, and I you know, I do my best week to week to share with you guys vegan friendly options, and who would have thought an orange, right? I mean, I've shown them probably on every single haul for the last few years, and we all say they're vegan, you know, but yeah, it's kind of interesting information that you'll get sometimes on certain things that isn't a lie, but it's like, what do, you know? So I just pass along that info. But anyway, I hope you guys are having a great, great day. Again, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Bye, guys.